Hi, I know you're probably wondering what is happening here and how I even got here in the first place. And if you are, please do check out my previous video, which I'll just put the link up there on my journey from Jaipur to Gangapur in Bilwara district of Rajasthan in India. I attended Diwali here with my friends, and this is the second day of Diwali itself. So we came to like the market in the village. Yeah, no, I don't want to say the village, in the town. So it's like the market area, and it was really beautiful and decorated, and everyone was like dressed in their best, and it was just an amazing experience for me personally. Then you could see there are these like selfie stands. I mean, they're lights basically, but see people here using it as opportunities to take good pictures and really good photos and stuff. Then what surprised me is that some stores were opened. I initially thought that all the stores would be closed considering it was a festival, but some stores were open, which also made it much more colorful, because that means if you had any last minute or urgent needs, you could get that easily. And the interesting part about going somewhere with a famous person in that town is that she knows everyone and she greets everyone, which was so much fun. And yeah, everyone just has a sweets, there's a homemade sweets, nuts, and various types of goodies out there. And they invite you to stop by and have some. So we just had to make sure we are taking little by little so we don't get filled before the end of the day. See, that's a husband most likely taking a photo of his wife, and then you have everyone just moving from left to right, left to right. And yes, you would see very soon why everyone is staring. Most likely, if you're new to the channel, you are wondering why everyone is staring, and it's not because of the camera on my hands. It's because it's a really black person in a small town in India. Now, understand that for some of them, this might be their first time of actually seeing a black person, and for some of them, it might be seeing one up close. So, and then coupled with the fact that I was holding the camera all through, so that too garnered a lot of stares. And yeah, there were these sculptures. I call them sculptures or dolls. I don't know what to call them. Dressed up and put in different areas. Balloons, there were lights, there were flowers, different type of decorations all over the place. And this boy was so cool. I just, enjoyed his whole outfit and picture poses. So yeah. Anyway, this is a really long video, so I'll try not to bore you too much with my commentary. But traveling to Bilwara, one thing I experienced, which I feel that everyone should travel somewhere different, like, every once in a while, is that uh, our opinion or our mindsets or our views about places are usually so different compared to how it really is. Like, different people might have different experiences. I'm not denying that. But for me, this experience was amazing. We met so many people at this Diwali event. Will I call it an event? At this place anyway. And just immediately they see you, they just they interact with you, and the next thing is, oh my god, you should come to my house. And for me, coming from Nigeria, growing up in Lagos, and there are times where as a child, you are told, don't speak to anyone, just avoid interaction of any kind with strangers, just so maybe you don't, get kidnapped or, touch and follow. If you're Nigerian viewing this, you'd understand what I'm saying. So to go somewhere and everyone is outrightly inviting you to their home. I mean, I understand, yes, they are with someone I know, but this is not something I would do personally. Like, I wouldn't meet someone with a friend somewhere and be like, you must come to my house. To me, that's like the utmost privacy breach for me. So it's really strange. I can't do that. And as we go along in the video, I I tried different things, and it's so beautiful, especially here in India, and it has happened to me like a couple of times. Like maybe you are on the street and you see something and you're really staring at it because you don't know what it is, you don't understand it. And the vendor, will beckon to you to like come and try it. And I'm like, no, I'm not buying. It's like, yeah, I know, just come and try it. And that's amazing. And this is coming from a place where if you park your car or you're standing in front of someone's shop or something, they could get really pissed. I'm like, please, just leave this place or something. Let my customers see me and stuff like that. So to have people treat you this way somewhere that is not your home, it's a nice experience for me. I really enjoy it. And for that particular reason, I want to see like so much of India. And if you remember from previous video, we went to the market to get what I was going to wear. Yes, that was what I settled for. That green one. I see this woman and her kid, right? See, they're just all staring. And then later on, it's like, can we please have a picture? It's dope. It's really, really nice. I enjoyed it. And I sincerely don't mind, taking pictures like with lots of people. But once in a while, like this happened to me one time. I went to somewhere called Amber Palace. It's in Jaipur. It's a former, sorry, it used to be a residence for like a former, like a royal family, and it's still open to the public. Like you can go see it, take pictures and stuff. So it used to be close to where I used to stay when I was undergoing my masters, right? And once in a while in the evenings, if I was bored, I would just go there, like just to walk around and just get out of my flat or room or whatever. And couple of times you go, and now don't forget, this is somewhere that lots of tourists come to. Now I don't just mean like international tourists, like local tourists. Like India actually has like a huge tourism thing where people travel locally, like back home. And I keep referring to back home because I'm Nigerian, and I enjoy being Nigerian. In Nigeria, I don't think we travel as much locally. If it's not that maybe you're going to school or you have family somewhere, like people hardly get up and go to a different state. For example, I grew up in Lagos, right? And luckily for me, I went to a school that took us on a couple of excursions and stuff. And then I went to uni in Kano State, so I was able to go to like a different state, experience different people, live with them and stuff like that. But apart from that, if I had no business like going to school in Kano, I might never have visited Kano like on my own. And that's something we Nigerians, hardly do. We hardly go to places that we do not really know people. But you see someone in India just wakes up one day, books a trip to let's say Udaipur. Okay, that's still in Rajasthan. Let's say okay to winter, someone just books a trip to Manali, the hill station, which is in Himachal Pradesh. It's beautiful. You must look it up online. I do hope to visit there someday. And just books a trip, goes there, spends 3 to 4, 5 days, just has fun and comes back, and goes back to wherever they started their journey from, safely, peacefully, without much ado, in the most like there are hostels, there are so many places you can stay like on a budget. So even locally, like the Indians themselves love to travel. So back to Amber Palace, which is also called Amir Fort. When you are there, so lots of tourists come there, local tourists, so they come there and it's like, hi, egg picture, egg photo, they do, egg photo, they do. And if I'm in a good mood, I just take these photos. Now I still don't know why these photos are taken, to be honest, but if I'm in a good mood, I take these photos, right? But if I'm not in a good mood, I'm like, nah, nah, nah. And then sometimes it gets overwhelming, actually. Now, that place I just showed is where the bull race is going to take place. That's what we saw at the beginning of the video. And, it comes in about a minute or two from here. Anyway, back to what I was explaining. And last year, Diwali, which is 2022 Diwali, I went to the city center, which is Pink City itself, with a friend on Diwali. And oh my god, it was crazy. Like initially, we were just going or chilling. It just takes that one person to ask you, please, can I have a picture or please take photo, they do. And then once you say yes, oh my god, it's like you are now just taking photos. It got to a point here in Gangapur. My friend was like, look, We should probably just start charging for photos. Maybe we'll make, some cool box and stuff like that. That's how many photos we took. It was ridiculous. And I still don't know what these photos are done with. Like, do you go home and show your family, like, oh my God, see, I don't know. I don't know what happens to these pictures. And, people are just so cool and so excited to meet someone different, and they treat you well. And yes, here I was trying pan for the first time. Now I didn't know what pan was. I used to think it was filled with maybe some tobacco like stuff or something. But it's just different stuff wrapped in basil leaf. So that green leaf is basil leaf. Is it basil or betel? I'm not sure exactly. Betel leaf, and it had some. I think there was raisins. There were different type of sweets. It's just like a mouth freshener where you have like after your meal or stuff like that. And then here we had to come in early for the bull race so that we could get in without uh having the bulls there and so many people. Like eventually you see how many people were there, and then there were just firework displays. Like I just wish the camera could capture it as much as I wish they could capture it. And some cows or bulls had started arriving. You can see them with the garlands designed. And this guy was dancing, but unfortunately, when I got the camera out, he stopped dancing. So here, just look at that. Like I'm so scared of fireworks now. And when I was much younger, I used to be like a fireworks champ. But now I'm so scared of it because of the loud, sounds and stuff. But when I was taking these photos or videos, my bad, I just felt so good. I felt like, wow, I should be a movie director. Just, I don't know, or a DOP or something. I don't know, just something where I'm in charge of, pyrotechnics and directing people like, okay, you do this, you do that, and just have this amazing shots and stuff like that. So more bulls started arriving and see them dragging them in. So each person brings their bulls designed, and they have different stuff. John, I can't read that. It's too fast. Anyway, different people have different designs on their bulls. Like they go all out for these bulls and stuff like that. And if you've been to India or you're Indian or you've seen India in movies and stuff, there's like bulls and stuff like almost everywhere. Like at least for me, the cities I've kind of stayed in, you just see them move around, and people respect them so much, and I respect that because everyone has their beliefs and what they respect and stuff like that. So see, we're just also on a terrace. We're also viewing this from a terrace, and then every terrace was packed. Like right now, it's not even packed yet. Just give it a few more minutes into this video, and you see how packed it was. And that's Deepa. I remember Deepa from the Gangapur video. That's from Jaipur to Gangapur video, and that's me. This is day two. Yeah. Also, people try to touch my braids. Like, what's that? Is this your hair? And I'm like, not really. But they just didn't seem to understand what was happening. And a lot of them don't really understand the concept of braiding, I guess. So yeah. And then see all this place will become so full very soon, like fully packed. And yeah, more and more cows are arriving. Cows, bulls. I don't know. I always make a mistake with cows and bulls. I know I Google it, but the concept is not clear. One is male, one is female. I don't know. I can't really identify, a cow and a bull. I'm serious. I can't. If you can explain to me what is the difference in the caption, sorry, in the comment section, I would appreciate that. Yeah. Also, if you have watched up to this point, please do subscribe. Just click on that subscribe button, click on the like button, also share with your friends. Yeah, and just tell me what and what more you like to see in India. Okay, so now India is like a really, really huge country, right? Like so many people, so much landmass and everything. And I've been to mostly North India, and then just I've been to Mumbai, but I wouldn't really count that as been to Mumbai. But then I've been to Pune. Pune is a beautiful place. I still feel like there's more to Pune that I would love to see. So, I'll try to go and see, more of Pune also later. But sometimes I just want to like take my bag and just book a one-way trip like to the next city to the next city and just go till I've gone everywhere, then fly back to my base. But the issue is I don't understand how backpackers do it. Seriously, if you can explain this to me, I'll be grateful. How do you manage? How do you manage with one pair of shorts, two trousers, two t-shirts, two pair of socks, and a few underwears for like such a long, trip? I mean, I feel like after the third day, when I've used the shorts and the two pair of jeans, I would be looking for more stuff to wear. And not because I like to buy so many clothes. I actually just buy a few things, use them, frequently for a few months and then change them. But not three, like not two t-shirts. Like I wear one today, one tomorrow. Like how do I wash them? What if it doesn't dry by the next day? It's really tough. These are some of the things that keep me awake at night. I'm serious. Or like the shoes, like how am I going to just wear like one pair of shoes for the entire duration? Like one pair of shoes. How would I manage that? Patani, yeah, patani. Take care. So more bulls arrive and then you see this owner just struggling with it. This has balloons, garlands and different stuff. And you see, even these kids have come with that cow bull, bull. No. Anyway, you see how this place is, right? If I came here on my own, I don't know, I'll be really concerned because we got there like really early, which is because, a lot of people will be coming there. And if we don't get there early, we won't find a spot, to view and experience everything from early and everything. And then the pandit, because there's a pink building in the video. If you look at it, it's towards the right, and the pandit tries to keep everyone under control, but it's really really tough and people are just doing their own thing. And then the kids with the fireworks. And yeah, I also wonder how much India spends on fireworks in a year, because for every event it's like an array of fireworks. It just keeps going and going and going. And when I was younger, I was into fireworks and stuff like that before it got banned and illegal to play fireworks, and before other traumatic events happened. Anyway, I used to be like a big fan of fireworks, and I actually really love the ones that go all the way up in the air and just explode into a multitude of colors and stuff. To me, those that is the proper main fireworks, because the one that is on the ground, just noise, like there's nothing gorgeous about it. But the ones that go all the way into the sky is just amazing, pretty gorgeous stuff. And from my flat where I stay, it's like at the terrace, so I can usually see sometimes from my window, depending on the location where the fireworks is coming from, and it always looks so good. Like I remember New Year, and I slept really early. I think I slept like 9 p.m. because I was exhausted and stuff. And by 12 midnight, the fireworks noise just woke me up, and I didn't even have to get off my bed. I just leaned forward a bit, opened my window, and I just watched the fireworks. It was gorgeous. It was beautiful. So yeah, and they just do these things to kind of while away time before the main event actually begins. And just look at this, the way the fire goes on, then the smoke comes out of it. I love it. Also, if I'm burning your ear off and you're bored, just mute me and watch this video on mute. Okay? But if you don't watch it on mute, I'll be happy. That'll make me really happy. So yeah, just keep watching the video. And yeah, see, more people have come, and everyone just tries to look their best, and I love that. And then towards the end of the video, there's this guy. He's in like authentic Rajasthani outfit. So Rajasthani outfit. Bilwara is that's Gangapur is in a district called Bilwara. Bilwara is in a state called Rajasthan. So Rajasthan has its own cultural outfit and stuff. And the guy had it on from like head to toe, and he looked so good. And then I was like, you know what? Can I take a video of your outfit, because I would love to include it in my video. And then one guy was like, pese de do, and I'm like, pese acha. What that means is, he's like, give some money. I'm like, oh, okay, you want some money? And it was cute because, I mean, that's usually my lineup with my friends. You see, that's the guy in the orange and the white pushing that bull, so gorgeous. And that's usually my line with my friends, like, uh, how much would you pay, for the pictures, jokingly and stuff like that. So to have someone say that was nice. And then that halogen light was so bright. Oh my goodness, it was bright. Yeah, see, more people. And at this point, most of the bulls had lined up. So the event here was about to start. And what's a party without a little disagreement? So you see, those people having their disagreement and stuff. And then the boot, is it boot? God, is it a bull or a cow? Oh, shoot. Anyway, the tenders are, standing right by their bulls or their cows. I don't know. I don't think it's a cow. Why would anyone put a cow through this? I think they are bulls. Hold on a second. Now, see, that even has maybe his address, I don't know, on that. And everyone just has various information. So while it's that, you can see there's someone there putting something on their forehead, just blessing, and then it's not just on the people's heads, it's also on that of the bull. Just see, put it on that guy's head and then on the bull's head. So they bless them both and then do some rituals and stuff before the event itself starts. And this went on, for all the bulls. And I think I counted up to about 40. I'm not sure right now. I don't remember the exact number anymore. But there were a lot of bulls. And then he goes left and then comes back, the right side. And then when he's done, the kids continue with their fireworks. And yeah, yeah. So, they continue. And then I think there was a bit of a ruckus or something there. I don't really remember what happened. Like, see the way these people are going through the smoke. I can't do that. I'll be so scared. Anyway, they make sure that every single person that, tends to the bull, and the bull itself is blessed. You see, it's a red, like vermilion ish kind of stuff. And then all of them are blessed. See? And then there's some other. No, they shared this bucket because they have to feed, the bull. So you see, someone gives you the bucket, and then you see that big pot filled with something. It's so the food is given to the cows, and then they eat. And apparently, I'm not sure if it's just for cows or even humans can eat that, because at a point in time I saw some uh people, hustling to get the food, and it's not like they had cows there. So maybe, they wanted to go home and feed their cows with it, because uh it's the food is from the temple. So they do believe it's like blessed and stuff like that. So they bring the bucket. How you see that woman got some, and I don't know if it's for her cows or personal consumption. Anyway, they fill the buckets, they go, and then somebody comes back again to collect the empty buckets after the food has been filled. Now I see someone holding uh like tiffin tiffin. Some call it, it's not a cooler. I don't know if tiffin cools. I don't know, like keeps food warm. Anyway, you see why that is being held later on. And yeah, yeah. So now the bulls have been properly fed. Okay. And I don't know why there's no most beautiful cow contest. I think they should consider that following years, because people really went out of their way, just see, to design their cows and stuff. And then there's one towards the right. which has like a flower on it. See, yeah, that's it. I thought that was cute. And then more fireworks because who doesn't love fireworks? See, this is the type of fireworks I love, not the ones that just make noise on the floor. And I think this is a beautiful shot too, with the people on the roof. Anyway, back to our video. See, I don't know what's happening. And the pandit is there just trying to calm everyone down. And the sound was on point all through the whole thing. It was really loud. And now, you see these people standing, right? There's some water thing they were passing, and I'm not sure exactly what reason that was for. And I tried my best to find out, but I just really didn't see anyone to give me an answer right away. So if anyone watches this video and understands why that uh bucket of water or bowl of, yeah, see that a pot of water, excuse me, and that what pot of water is being passed on, I would really appreciate it being told. So they pass it from the front all the way to the back, and then the last person runs. See, more people are joining in because it's not enough. So they pass it on, and the last person runs down to the end with it. See, he keeps going, and then they're passing the next one, and then he comes back. See that? And then passes it back. So I don't really know why. And then there's another one now. So you see, it changes hands. The old one goes forward, and then the new one comes back, and he runs with it also. And then he just stops there and turns back. So I don't really know the significance of what is happening, and I didn't find anyone to tell me why this was happening. But then this went on for a couple of times, and I don't know if there's a specific number to it, or it's just because I don't think it's random. This can't be random in an event. So this happens, and everyone just watches the water carrier, the Aruba of the event. Aruba basically means someone that carries the pot in Yoruba language. So yeah, just carry. But Aruba puts the pot on her head, and it has to be a virgin maiden. That's a whole nother thing. And then after that, the cows, bulls are unleashed, and the race begins. Yes, see, they just start running. I just hope no one got trampled upon. Yeah, see them? Just running. Every bull is just running. Now I don't know how a winner is chosen, and if a winner is actually chosen, and how far they have to run. But apparently there's a route they have to take and all that. And then after that, do how do I get back my boot? Do I wait at the final point? Do I follow it? I want to look at that one. It's running in confusion. Do I follow it all through? And then the temple prepared some food which will now be shared. So as you can see right there, everyone is holding a pot and passing it on. So it's believed that the food was prepared in temple, so it's blessed by God, and so everyone who eats of that, eats blessed food, which is why they are all hustling to get the food from there. So it's not like, oh, they don't have food or anything like that. It's just this food is blessed, so we want to get some of that blessed food and have those blessings, because Diwali is mostly like a time to reflect on your blessings and all of that stuff. So to get blessed food and all of that is why this is happening. And see, that's a huge pot of food there, and everyone gets some of that, and we did get some of that as well. And it was hot. No, oh my god, it was so hot. You had to be very, very careful because if this, I'm sure this can scald your skin because of how hot it was. And that is basically the end of this event. You get your food and you go home and enjoy it with your family. hopefully. And yeah, that's it. See, so many people. Oh my god, so many people. This is like a small town in. This is like everyone in a town somewhere else in some other country. And yeah, the pandit was, standing there all through, and you know, respect that. And yeah, so it was like some potato curry kind of dish. And it was funny because, towards like when a lot of the crowd had subsided, there was still a whole lot more. So I wondered, what would they have taken them to just line up a bit? Anyway, this is how it was done. And yeah, if you do enjoy this video, I hope you did, and you are still watching up to this point, don't forget to subscribe. I remember that guy said I liked his outfit. Yeah, this is it, live and direct, and then his shoes too. So yeah, this is really, really nice. He looked really good too. And this is the food. Thank you very much for sticking with me to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can watch my trip to Udaipur in the next video. Thank you.